WDSU first warning weather alert day, and we're going to be watching this main line of showers and thunderstorms beginning to approach southeast Louisiana late tonight and going into the early tomorrow morning time frame. But as of right now, we're tracking some of those scattered rain showers and a couple of thunderstorms just out ahead of that main complex line of thunderstorms that is approaching us. And you see it here on WDSU first warning Doppler radar. A couple of light showers towards Laplace and also the New Orleans metro, and also looking at some showers near the causeway too. And let's move the map further north towards the North Shore. You're looking at some scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms here, and these are drifting their way towards the north-south Mississippi. Also looking at some rain just north of Picayune. Everything again moving towards the northeast, and you see the main line of thunderstorms just back to the north and west of us, out ahead of this pretty strong cold front, which is, by the way, going to help bring down our temperatures quite a bit over the coming days, which we'll get to in a second. But you see that large swath of severe weather. It's a level 2 slight risk, and that includes us here on the Gulf Coast, including southeast Louisiana and all of South Mississippi. And that's going to go through tonight. Scattered severe thunderstorms are expected, which is what this means. And really the main threats that we have to watch out for, I'm thinking, are damaging winds. Right now I'm giving that a medium chance here at the moment, followed by tornadoes. That's a pretty low-end threat, but it's there. Same thing with hail, and also with the heavy rain that could lead to some localized flash flooding. And speaking of that, there is a level 2 slight risk of flash flooding for all of the North Shore, South Mississippi, and down towards the New Orleans metro as well. Meanwhile, there's a marginal risk here towards the bayou spots. Between 1 to 2 inches of rain with some locally higher totals are a possibility, so that's something to keep an eye on, especially if you're in South Mississippi or the North Shore. That is where the greatest risk of any flash flooding could occur. So let's time everything out on futurecast. You see by 10 o'clock that strong line does begin to approach us. It will be moving into Baton Rouge by that point. It will continue to make its track towards the east by 1 o'clock in the morning, and by that point, just after midnight, much of southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi is going to be looking very wet and stormy. That main line continues to move east, and by 3 o'clock we'll be in the clear. However, there will be some lingering cloud cover, and that will continue as we go into early tomorrow morning, followed by a lot of clearing as we go into the noon hour with lots of sunshine there in the forecast. And you see by 8 o'clock in the evening, things will be in much better shape here. But there could be some patchy morning fog developing across parts of the North Shore as we go into Friday morning. And then I'm thinking the rest of the day Friday is looking pretty nice and overall pretty mild as well. Temperatures currently very mild, speaking of that, into the upper 70s to the low 80s. And as we go into tomorrow morning behind that front, look at the difference there on the North Shore, dropping in the low 50s, low to mid 50s South Shore, and upper 50s near the coast and also near the bayou spots. And highs tomorrow much colder here too, with highs expected to only be into the mid 60s. And look at this going forward. We warm back up into the upper 70s, low 80s by the weekend. There's going to be a cold front coming in by the beginning of next week, and that's going to help bring down our temperatures yet again. And you see it here on the bigger picture as we look ahead to the weekend. Again, that southerly flow off the Gulf is going to help keep things warm. There's that next cold front entering the picture by Monday, maybe a spotty shower storm with that. And then much cooler into the beginning of next week behind it. There could be some cloud cover here and there, but I'm thinking for the majority into the beginning of next week, things should be pretty dry. And that's a look at your WDSU first warning 7-day forecast.